Do you want to become a leadership speaker? Or do you want to become a leadership coach? Or do you want to become a leadership expert? Or you want to become all the three, a leadership speaker, a coach, and an expert, and record your first presentation within 1 week time? That's a very challenging question. Do you want to become a speaker, a coach, an expert, and be able to record your first presentation on leadership within 1 week time? Then this presentation is for you. If you are a working professional, or you are an entrepreneur or a business leader or a business owner, and you are hungry to move to the next level, then this presentation is for you. If you don't fall in these two categories, then this presentation is not for you. Are you someone who believes that you are doing your best in whatever you do, whether it's in your profession, whether it is in your business, whether it is in your life? Do you believe that you are doing the best? You are putting your 100% in everything that you do. You look for excellence in everything that you do, but you don't see any results. When I say results, I'm talking about the desired result, the result that you expect. You're not getting that. Though you're putting 100% in everything that you do, you're doing everything in an excellent manner. However, you're not getting the desired result that you expect. You're not growing. You feel that you're not professionally growing. You feel that you are not personally growing. You feel that you're not physically growing. You feel that you're not financially growing. You feel that you're not growing in your relationship. You also feel that your business is not growing. For example, if you were to be an entrepreneur or a business leader or a business owner, and you feel that your business is not growing, though you are putting all your 100%, still it's not growing. You feel that you are stuck in the rut. It's just like a rat race, doing the same thing and getting the same result. If you keep on doing what you have done, you will keep on getting what you have always gotten. Are you somewhere in that category of people? You keep on doing things, you expect something, but that doesn't happen at all. You feel the ladder of success is very slow. It's like a snail, just moving very slow. Do you have that sort of feeling? Do you feel that you're completely lost in the run? Do you feel that you are completely lost in the competition? Do you feel that you're completely lost in the marketplace? Do you feel frustrated because of all this result that you're getting? You're doing everything, you're putting 100%. You're doing everything in the excellent manner, however, you're not getting the desired result. And are you frustrated? Do you wonder how other people are moving forward? These are people having the same education like you, coming from the same background, having the same experience and knowledge like you. However, they are moving forward than you much faster and easier than they could ever expect. Well, let me tell you one thing. This happens to 85% of the working professionals and entrepreneurs around the world. You're not alone. Do you want to get rid of your self-doubt? Do you want to unlock your best version? Do you want to regain your confidence? Do you want to 10x your productivity? If your answer is yes, then I warmly welcome you to the Personal Leadership Mastery Program, which is a 4-week leadership mentoring program. Hi, my name is Farookh Sensei. I'm a leadership sensei. Now, my name is also Sensei and my profession is also Sensei. Sensei means teacher in Japanese language. Well, this presentation is not about me. This presentation is all about you. Have you ever wondered why educated people get stuck? Those people who have got A and A+, they got the highest mark in the class, maybe in the school, maybe in the college, maybe in the universities. However, they are stuck in life. Have you ever wondered why skilled people are stuck? Now, skilled people could be knowledgeable, or maybe with a formal education, or without a formal education, what we call as a self-learning. They have got the skills, but they are stuck. Have you ever asked that question? Have you ever asked this question, why experienced people get stuck? We have to make it very clear that experience does not make you an expert. Let me repeat that once again. Experience does not make you an expert until and otherwise you update yourself on a regular basis. Now, there could be people who are working in the same organization, in the same department, in the same position for 5, 6, 10 years without moving forward. They're stuck there. They got the skills, they got the experience, but they are stuck. Why? Have you ever asked this question, why business gets stuck? You do exactly like your competitor does. However, you are not moving forward. Your business is stuck. There are 5 key reasons for not moving forward, being stuck. Even with the best of the best education, even with the best skills that you have, even with the best experience you have, you get stuck. 5 key reasons. And I want you to take note of that. The first one is lack of a vision. This itself is a huge topic. We'll be talking about that. Not in this presentation, however, we'll be talking about that. Lack of a vision. If you don't have a vision, then it's hard for you to reach. In other words, vision is something like a destination, though that's not the right definition for it. However, I want you to think about a destination. If you don't know where you're going, then you won't go there. Sometimes you may not even start your journey. So lack of vision. Number 2 is lack of purpose. Why am I going to my destination? What is the purpose behind my journey or my trip? Why I want to be that person? Why do I want to do that job? Why do I want to have that particular thing? Why? The question why is very powerful than what and how. Number 3 is lack of thinking big. We always think small, and if you are one who thinks small, then it would be very difficult for you to excel and grow in your life. Think big. There's a magic in thinking big, and use that magic of thinking big. If you can think big and you can conceive big, then you will achieve big. There is no way that you can achieve big by thinking small. The next one is lack of clarity. Clarity of vision. For example, we spoke about vision, am I right? Clarity of vision. We spoke about purpose, clarity of purpose. We spoke about thinking big, clarity of thinking big. Everything must be clear, crystal clear. Where are you going? Why are you going? How are you going? What's the purpose of going? Everything must be clear. And the last one is lack of leadership. Lack of leadership. Now the question is, what is leadership? Let me just break it down. Imagine there is a goal, and this is a team goal, or what we call as a common goal. It's not your personal goal. I'm talking about a team goal, a common goal. And if you can influence a group of people to that common goal, that's called leadership. Once again, let me repeat. If you can influence a group of people to that common goal, then that is leadership. Leadership is influence. This is a definition given by John C. Maxwell, who is my teacher. He said, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Let me repeat that once again. Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. That's simple. If you can influence someone, then you're a leader. You don't have to influence millions of people. If you can influence 10 people, and those 10 people can influence another 100 people, and those 100 people can influence another 100 people each, automatically you are able to influence more than millions of people. That's called influence. That's leadership. Is leadership required for everyone? Well, the answer is yes. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be a working professional in any area, whether it is being a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, whatever it is. If you are a working professional, if you are an entrepreneur, a business owner, a business leader, or self-employed, if you are a student, or if you are a homemaker, it doesn't matter who you are. Leadership is for everyone. So you don't have an excuse saying that let me get to a position of a CEO, or let me start a business, then I'll learn about leadership. No, that's an excuse. It doesn't matter where you are right now in your life. You must know what is leadership. You must learn what is leadership. You must practice leadership, and you must apply leadership in your life. Let's take an example of a ship. A ship is a multi-dollar wealth asset. Every ship must have a captain. Similarly, every business must have a leader. It doesn't matter whether it's a profitable company, non-profitable organization, a school. It doesn't matter. Every organization, every association must have a leader. If you don't have a leader, this ship that you see on the screen is equivalent to a paper boat. It will drift from one side to another because it doesn't have any control. It moves to the left, to the right, and rather than sailing, it will start sinking. That's why companies sink. That's why people sink. They go into depression. Why? Because they do not know where they want to take their life. Leadership applies to everyone. The same applies to business. The same applies to career. Your career, if you're not growing, you remember the examples that I showed you earlier with your education, qualification, and experience, you're not moving forward. One of the reasons is leadership. You don't have the leadership quality. The same applies in life. If you want to have a better family, you should be having the leadership. Success is not about doing more. That's what most people think. Well, if I do more, I'll become successful. The answer is absolutely no. No, that's not right. Success is not about working hard. We all know that you need to work smarter. And one of the ways to work smarter is to get things done by somebody else, and that's called leadership. Influencing somebody else to do your job or to get your things done, that's leadership. You're influencing that person to do it for you. Therefore, leadership applies everywhere, irrespective of who you are and where you are in life. It applies. Your success depends on your leadership. Your growth depends on your leadership. Your failure depends on your leadership. And your decline depends on your leadership. Your personal life depends on your leadership. Your professional life also depends on your leadership. Leadership is everything. Just like they say attitude is everything, leadership is everything. Now, let's take a scenario, a business. Imagine that you are into business. You have the best products. You have the best service. You're a best service provider. Imagine that you are a brand. You have a very good distribution system. You have online, offline services for all that you do, whatever business you are in. Imagine that you have the best of the best team and you've been in the business for more than 100 years. Imagine that this business was run by your parent and your great-grandparents for last 100 years. My question to you is, do you have any guarantee that your business will move to the next 10 years? Will be successful the next 10 years? Will it be successful the next 5 years at least? Or will it be successful the next year? The answer is absolutely no. There's no guarantee at all. Because I come from a studio background. My uncle used to have studios in our hometown. And my grandfather used to have studio in the hometown. He was the first one to establish a studio in the whole district. But today, well, my grandfather is not there. My uncle, one of them is alive right now, but they don't have the studio right now. Why? Because all the youngsters, they have their own mobile device, which was much more better than the traditional studio. What happened here is the leadership did not change. Leadership is all about seeing things and changing yourself, bringing changes in yourself and bringing change in the organization, bringing change in the product, bringing change in the service, bringing changes in the brand. Everything has to change. Otherwise, you will not be in the business. The missing link here is leadership. Leadership. When the leadership is great, everything falls in place. Let me repeat that once again. When the leadership is great, everything falls in place. Your product will fall in place. You'll be having the best quality product because of your leadership. Because of your leadership, your service that you provide would be of great quality. Just because of your leadership, you will be establishing your own brand in the marketplace. Because of your leadership, your distribution system, you will be seeing what is the best automated system, what is the best automation, what is the best distribution system, online, offline, that you can provide, because your focus is completely on the customer. Customer experience, that's what you're focusing on. If your leadership is good, then you will be taking or recruiting the best of the best team members into your team. And these are people with high quality leadership themselves. And these are people who are ready to work. These are people who focus on success. Let me take an example. And the courtesy of this image goes to Qatar Airways. Why did I take this example? I'm so proud that I was working for this company for 14 years. When Qatar Airways started, they had only few aircraft. And the one that you see on the screen is called a Boeing 727. This is a very old version aircraft with 3 engines. The company was not making profit, and it was a bad name for the country itself. That's when the company decided to bring in a new CEO into the organization. The image that you see on the screen is Mr. Akbar Al-Bakr, the CEO of Qatar Airways. When the CEO was bought, a new CEO was bought into the company, everything started changing. Aircraft started to change. Airbus started taking place. Even the picture that you see on the screen is an Airbus A380, a double-decker. All the aircraft started changing. People started changing. The attitude of the people started changing. Business started to expand just because of one change, the change in the leadership. Today, I'm so proud to say that Qatar Airways is one of the top 5-star airlines in the world. Now, it's not just today, it's been for the last many, many years. So imagine a company that was making loss, that was a bad image for the country itself, changed completely because of a shift in the leadership. I'm so proud to be a part of this organization. Everything rises and falls on leadership, by John C. Maxwell, who's my teacher. Everything falls and rises. It's not only about rising, it also falls based on your leadership. If your company is making loss, it's because of you. If the company is making profit, it's because of you. If you are not able to move forward in your profession, it's because of you. Go and check. Do an audit of yourself. Do a SWOT analysis, and you will understand that there is something missing. And one thing that is missing is called leadership. Now, if you don't have leadership, what could be the consequences? No vision, no clarity, no communication, that is no effective communication. You don't know what to talk, when to talk, with whom to talk, with which organization to talk. You don't have leadership. If there is no leadership, there is no motivation. If there is no leadership, there is no decisions, because you will delay the decisions. If there is no leadership, there is no solution, because nobody wants solution here, because there is no leader. If there is no leadership, there is no teamwork. If there is no leadership, there is no energy at all. There is no motivation. There is no inspiration. There is no uplifting. There is no meeting. Nothing is there. Therefore, there is no energy. If there is no leadership, there is no guidance. There should be somebody to show you the light, a lighthouse. There's nobody to show you that. If there is no leadership, there is no commitment. To whom should I commit that I'll be doing X, Y, Z? There's no leadership. If there's no leadership, there's no integrity, because you are not reporting to anyone. So you start hiding things. You start doing things that you like to in an organization. No integrity. If there's no leadership, there's no trust. If there's no leadership, there is no confidence, because you will take a step back. You won't move forward because you don't have a leader in the organization. If there's no leadership, there's no innovation. There's no development. If there's no leadership, there is no growth. If there's no leadership, there is no business. If there is no business and leadership, there is no profit. And if there is no profit, the company has no future. And if you are working for a company, then you don't have a future either. Your professional life will suffer because of the lack of leadership. Your personal life will suffer just because of lack of leadership. Your social life will also suffer just because of the lack of leadership. Don't you think leadership is that important now? Because in most cases, leadership is a myth for most of the people. We don't need leadership. But the fact is, every individual who's listening to this voice of mine and who is watching this presentation, you should know that leadership is for everyone, you and I. The good news is, everyone has the potential to become a leader. Leadership can be learned. Leadership can be developed. Leadership can be improved. Leadership can be practiced. Leadership can be implemented. The sad news is, leadership is not taught in schools. Current education system is designed to create workers. It locks you in a cage. It is designed to grow within the cage. It is not designed to create leaders. And it's not designed for freedom lovers. Everyone is looking for leaders. Companies are looking for leaders. Organizations and associations, whether it is profitable, non-profitable organizations, are looking for leaders. Departments are looking for leaders. Recruiters are looking for leaders. The question that you need to ask yourself, are you ready with your leadership? Can you influence people with your leadership? Can you bring changes in people's life with your leadership? Can you add value to people, place, and things with your leadership? That's the question you need to ask yourself. The world is looking for leaders, and only leaders can change the world. Are you a leader? Now let's look at the power of leadership. With leadership, you have clear vision. With leadership, you enhance your confidence. With leadership, you influence people. You add value to people, place, and things. With leadership, you connect better than you used to connect earlier. With leadership, you increase your productivity because you get things done rather than doing everything. With leadership, you build a better team. With leadership, you increase team engagement. With leadership, there's a huge reduction in staff turnover. With leadership, you develop future leaders. With leadership, you become better decision maker. With leadership, you improve company culture. With leadership, you improve your professional life. With leadership, you improve your personal life. And with leadership, you improve your social life. People will see you as a highly influential leader. You will attract new people. You will attract new opportunities. This will take your career and your business to the next level. My question to you is, do you want to become a leader? Do you want to become a leadership speaker, a trainer, a facilitator, a coach? Do you want to become a leadership expert? Simple question. Do you want to become a leader? Do you want to become a leadership expert? Do you want to be a speaker on leadership? Do you want to teach about leadership? Do you want to coach about leadership? Just give me 4 weeks. Just 4 weeks. I can bring changes in you. I have done that for many years, and I can bring the same change in you if you are willing to change. If you are willing to take the steps that I give you, the baby steps. If you can take those baby steps every single day, in 4 weeks' time, you will be a different person. It's a proven system. Our system will change your mindset. Our system will change your skill sets. Our system will change your outlook. Our system will change your actions. Our system will change your interaction with other people. When you change, it will bring new opportunities to you. When you change, it will bring new outcomes to you. And that will take you to the next level. Our methodology is learning by teaching. What do you mean by that? We believe that the more you teach, the more you learn. So once you join the system, once you join our program, you start teaching people. Teaching, it's not necessary that you want to become a leadership teacher or a coach, but the more you teach, you discover more about yourself. So that is the methodology that we apply, and that has been very successful. Learning by teaching. Within a week time, you will be able to do your first presentation on leadership. Got shock of the day? This is a guarantee that we are giving you, that you will be able to do your first presentation within 1 week time. However, you have to put your effort, you have to work hard. We'll give you step-by-step baby steps. You just have to follow those simple steps. and you will be able to do your first presentation within 1 week time. You will be able to do your mastermind on leadership within 1 week time. This is not a system that says that, okay, after 6 months or after 6 weeks, you will be able to perform. No. First week itself, we will put you in the ring where you have to demonstrate. Are you ready for that? If you're willing to change, then come to me and I'll change you. You have to take action for sure. 1 week time. Just give me 1 week for your first presentation. We are not saying that you're going to do a perfect presentation. No, we don't say those things. However, you will do it. And then we'll help you to grow. We'll give you feedback and then you'll start growing with me for the next 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks' time, you will be able to do a group summit. That means you will be collaborating with other leaders in your batch, and together you will be doing a presentation, just like it is done in a big summit. You will become a part of a summit. Let's look at what are the benefits of this program. The personal leadership mastery, the 4-week personal leadership mastery. Number 1, it will help you to become a leadership keynote speaker. Number 2, it will help you to become a leadership trainer, facilitator, and presenter. Number 3, it will help you to become a leadership coach. Number 4, it will help you to become a leadership expert. And number 5, it will help you to become a great leader. Well, if you don't want to become a leadership expert, or you don't want to become a leadership coach or trainer, facilitator, presenter, or a keynote speaker, that's fine. You can still come for this program, which will help you to become a great leader. The choice is yours. You can help others with your knowledge. You can help others with your skills. You can transform people's lives. Either you can do it in the comfort of your home through online facilities, or you can do that offline. You can take this as a full-time, or you can take this as a part-time. So again, let me repeat. You can become a leader. Number 2, if you want to take this as a profession for teaching others, then you can do that as well. You can take it as a part-time or a full-time job. The world is looking for knowledge givers. And this particular training program is very specific to leadership. You get paid for the knowledge that you give and the skills that you share with other team members. Again, I just need 4 weeks. Can you give me your 4 weeks? Can you take those baby steps? Can you take 1 step at a day, 1%, 1 degree change in your skills, 1 degree change in your knowledge, 1 degree change in your mindset? Can you do that for me? If you can promise that, then I can promise you that you will change. Every week, you'll be having a master class video, a recorded video that's around about 60 to 90 minutes long. Every week, I'll be sharing 1 video with you. And this 1 video will be available only for 1 week. Meaning, within 1 week, you have to go through the video, make your notes. This is purely on leadership. It's not like lifetime access. There is nobody in the world who will go and watch a video which has got lifetime access because you believe that you're going to live forever. But if there is a condition saying that this video is available only for 1 week, then you will take your initiative to go and watch the video. Every single day, you will be having 30-minute live conversation with me. Every single day. We call it the Win Talk, where you will be sharing your wins, where you will be sharing your agenda, and you will be sharing your goals every single day for 30 minutes. Imagine you're getting that facility and you will be talking directly with me on Zoom. You'll be having access to our WhatsApp group. Any question, 24/7, you can ask and I'll be responding to those questions. There would be our team of leaders and coaches who will also be addressing your questions. You'll be having a weekly mastermind, 1-hour mastermind every week. In this mastermind, you will be discussing about the chapters, about the lessons that you learned in the 1-hour video. And every week, you'll be doing a presentation. That's a challenge. From week number 1, the very first week, you will be doing a 7-minute presentation. You will be recording that and you will be sharing that with us. It's a challenge. Get ready for the challenge. If you're ready to move, if you're ready to change, come with me and I can help you. This is Nasreen Variava from South Africa. When she joined our leadership program, she had nothing no idea about how to write a book. Today she is one of the highly paid authors coach. She helps authors how to become an author. This is pilot Shahzad Ahmed. When he came for our leadership program, he was not a pilot. He had done his CPL, but later on he cracked his interview and today he is flying a private airline in India. This is Manoj John. Manoj John is into the aircraft business. Currently he has got 150 plus commercial airlines under his wings. He has got branches in more than 50 countries around the world. This is Yasser Sharif. Yasser Sharif is the head of Trico. Now, he has got business in many countries, European countries, US, as well as in India. Let's take Hotpack, Zainuddin. Now, Hotpack is very, very well known in the UAE and many other countries. It has got branches in the US, UK, Europe, in Asia, Far East, and so forth. Examples of leadership. One single person can bring a change in the organization. If you go to my website, you will find hundreds of testimonials, video testimonials. You can listen to them whenever time permits. I'm a John C. Maxwell and Les Brown licensed coach, speaker, and a teacher. I have personally conducted training in 48 countries around the world. Today, I have got students in 138 countries speaking 39 different languages. You might be wondering, why should I need a coach? Or do I need a coach? Well, here's the answer. Everybody needs a coach. It doesn't matter whether you are a basketball player, a tennis player, or an athlete. We all need people who give us feedback, and that's how we improve. This is said by Bill Gates himself. Every star performer has somebody as a coach. Whether you take Sachin Tendulkar, he has got a coach. Whether you take Mike Tyson, he has got a coach. If you take Messi, he has got a coach. It doesn't matter what industry you're dominating. You all need a coach, and I need a coach as well. Do you want to be a star? Do you want to really become a star? Do you want to get fast results? Do you want to save your time doing everything by yourself, finding out everything by yourself, discovering everything by yourself? Do you want to make less mistakes and become a star? If you want to dominate in your industry, the total investment for you to change your mindset, the total investment to take the next step, the 4 masterclass video on leadership is 40,000 Indian rupee. That's the value. Each week you'll be getting one video of round about 1 to 1.5 hours long, and that has got a value of 40,000 Indian rupee. 30 days you'll be with me for 4 weeks. Every single day you'll be investing 30 minutes with me, where I'll be helping you to bring clarity. That by itself is 3 lakh Indian rupee. Number 3, you got 24/7 access to our WhatsApp group, and I'll be answering your questions 24/7, where the value is 10,000 Indian rupee. Number 4 mastermind sessions. Every week, 1 mastermind session with other team members, 20,000 rupees. And number 5 is 4 presentation preparation. You'll be doing 4 presentation preparation, 20,000. The total is 4 lakh Indian rupee. That is the value of this program. However, you don't have to pay that. If you are interested to take your very first step, and since you have been listening to me and watching this video, your investment for this 4-week program is just 9,999. With 9,999, you get around 5 hours video content on leadership. With 9,999, you can become an excellent presenter on leadership. Imagine, do you want to become a presenter? Can you invest 9,999? That this is the best investment you can ever do. With 9,999, you will be able to conduct 4 presentations on leadership within 4 weeks. With 9,999, you'll get an excellent leadership mastermind. You'll be able to participate in 4 leadership mastermind in 4 weeks with just 9,999. And with 9,999, you will be equipped to conduct online or offline training, talks, seminars, webinars, etc. on leadership. The question that you need to ask yourself, are you ready to invest 9,999 instead of 4 lakh Indian rupee? Are you ready to transform your life? Very simple question. It's straightforward. We are very transparent. We don't want to hide anything. 2 questions. Number 1, Are you ready to invest 9,999 and you'll get all the benefits? You can become a speaker, a trainer, a facilitator. You can also improve your leadership quality. You can become an expert in leadership, and you yourself can become a leader. Are you ready to invest 9,999? Do you want to transform? If your answer is yes, then I would like you to visit my website, which is farooksensei.com, and you'll find a button which says WhatsApp me. I want you to click on that button, and I want you to connect with me before even you invest a single penny. Touch base with me on WhatsApp. Let me have a conversation with you, and then you can go and invest your 9,999. We want to make sure that you are the right person for the leadership program, and you should be sure that we are the right people to coach you. We should be very transparent. It's not about money, it's about taking action. That's why we didn't give you any payment link here. We gave you, or we are sharing the WhatsApp link so that you can connect with us before you invest on yourself. Thank you very much for taking your time. This is your best opportunity to bring a change. Small investment and big change. We call it 1 degree change in your life. And you will always appreciate this change. Thank you.